For my first YouTube video, I thought I would do a review on the Mansur Gavriel bucket bag. It's definitely the it bucket bag on the market right now. Bucket bags in general have been doing really well, but there's a lot of hype around this one because they're always sold out. And I thought I would let you know what I think of it, how I was able to get one, and just that sort of thing. So if you're interested, please keep watching. A little bit of history on the company itself. The company was started 3 years ago in New York by two ladies. It's predominantly a bag line. They have clutches, totes, bucket bags. I think they're adding clothing to that soon, but for now this is what they're selling. They've been doing really well. They won the Swarovski Award for accessories, I think, at the CFTAs. And I really like them. You know, I first discovered them on Instagram, I think around end of January, beginning of February, and I thought, oh, this would be a nice one. I was looking into purchasing a bucket bag anyway. But they were sold out. I couldn't find them on their own website, on other websites, other stores. They do stock them in a variety of places. Depending on where you live, go to the website and put in your, I think you have to put in your continent, and then it'll tell you what stores and which websites stock them. But I went directly to their own website because they have the most variety, and they said they were going to restock them in May. I think it's around every 3 months, because if you're looking to purchase one and you couldn't get one the last time around, then it's going to be in August. So don't get disheartened. I'll tell you what I did. They told me around May, I think first or second week of May, that they would be restocking them. But I had heard that they sell out within minutes. So I emailed them back. I went back and forth a few times after I got a date, and I asked them one time. And I think around 2 nights before, they announced that it was going to be restocked on the website around 11 a.m. I think, and I was there at 10:55. My husband thought I was crazy, but I kept refreshing the page. And 11, like they said, at 11, all the bags came on the website, and literally within 20 minutes, everything was sold out. So my first tip would be kind of like familiarize yourself with what they sell, because they have a variety of shapes and colors and sizes, and just kind of know what you want so you can go directly to that. I think a big mistake that a lot of people made was they went onto the website, they put a few things into their basket, and they were kind of deciding. They went back to look at other things, and by the time they made a decision and they went to check out, everything was gone. And it said, oh, your item is not available for purchase or something like that. Don't do that. Kind of know what you want, go directly to that item, put it in your bag, check out right away, and then go back to see if there's something else, that you might want or something like that. At least you have that one item. So definitely do that. And it didn't take long. After I checked out, I had gone back to see there wasn't anything else I wanted, because I had done the research beforehand, so I kind of knew exactly what I wanted. And it came within like 4 or 5 days. It came in this really big box. It came, a big box. I think a lot of people are like, oh, I don't need a big box, but I liked it. And they obviously included a dust bag. I always keep the dust bags because I feel like it's a great way of storing your bags, especially if you have like, a few and you're keeping them on the same spot. The colors don't rub off or anything. I like keeping the bag. And it had stuffing in it. I've taken the stuffing out for purposes of this video, but I keep the stuffing in it as well because I think it retains the shape really well. I went for the red canvas one. I love it. I went back and forth between a few colors. I wanted black because all the interiors have like different colors. Mine is cream. The black and red looks really nice. I feel like that one is one of the better combinations. They have black and turquoise, they have black and sand, they have a lot of colors. But I went for the canvas one and I went for the red one because the black one looked a little too canvasy. This one kind of blends into the leather, but the black one you can distinctly tell like, oh, this is the leather here and this is the canvas part right here, because it wasn't like an even black. The blue one looks also really nice as well, but I just felt like red would go with a variety of outfits, and it's kind of like a classic color, so I'd be able to use it a lot. So this is why I made the choice. It's really nice. It has a drawstring on the top, and it says Mansur Gavriel on the bottom, just in gold letters. I think all of them have that. It's nothing big, but it's nice. I think that a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to have to open it and tie it up every time. It's not that irritating. It's very soft. It's not like you have to keep pulling or anything. And it closes pretty tightly, so you don't have to worry about it being open and your things falling out, because you can get it to close like pretty tightly just from this. Like you can just pull it out and it closes pretty tightly. Mine is cream from the inside. It's called Flamma and Crema, I want to say. And I have to be a little bit careful because if you have like a pen or something, or like a lipstick opens, God forbid, it would stain it. I do like it because it's neutral, so it goes with like everything, but at the same time I have to be careful if there is a stain. It has 2 pockets on the inside. I put my cell phone here sometimes, and then I put like, if you have like lip gloss or your keys, or just like a credit card or something that you want to slip in there, it's pretty nice. There are no other compartments. That being said though, it's a very roomy bag. You can fit like so much in here. I think one time I had like a sweater, my water bottle, a wallet, my cell phone, my keys, a makeup bag. You can fit a lot, okay? It's not like, you're going to be pressed for space. I do love the concept of having a different interior color because even when this is closed, you can still see this color here. Like I said, in some of the other ones, it's a little bit more distinct. This one is just cream, but I do like that. I think the style is very nice. My favorite part about the whole bag is the handle because I'm 5'10", and if I want to wear something crossbody, I have such a difficult time because most bags come up too short on me because the straps aren't long enough. This one, even at its longest, is too long for me, which I was like, oh my god, I've never had that happen to me. So that was really nice. And if you're not as tall, I wouldn't worry about that either because you can make it really short as well. And if you want to wear it on your shoulder, if you want to wear it crossbody, it adjusts very easily to a variety of lengths. So I love that. I think for a bag of this quality and this nature and this design, I think the price point is amazing. They range from $3.95 to $4.95 depending on what size and what color and what style. Well, the color doesn't have anything to do with it, but just the style and material, I think. The mini minis are obviously the cheapest ones, and as you go up, this one was $4.45. If you get the same thing in leather, I think it's $4.95 because leather is a little bit more expensive. But I think that's a great price point, and I think, like I said, I think that's one of the best. I think that's why there's a lot of hype around it because it's a nice designer bag, it's durable, it's very chic, and it's at a great price as well. All the other ones were like around $1,000 plus that I was looking at, so this was like, wow, this is a really good price. And I do think they're going to stay in style for a while. I don't think it's a fad, so if you don't want to spend that much money thinking, oh, it's only for the summer, bucket bags won't come back in, I don't think that's going to happen. I think they'll eventually come back in, and because this style is pretty classic, I think even if it came back in a few years, you'd still be able to use it. Now, you'll see here in this picture, I'm wearing it with a white t-shirt and denim jeans. This is the first day that I got it, I wore it. That was a pretty big mistake because usually I scotch guard my bags and I didn't. This one, this is the back. You'll see that a little bit of like the denim bled onto the back of my bag. I was upset because, like, you know, when you're wearing it, even if you're wearing your crossbody or on your shoulder, it kind of hits your hip. So the denim kind of bled onto it. I was really upset. I usually scotch guard it, but I didn't. I was too excited and I just, you know, put the bag on and went out the door. As soon as I noticed it, I came home and I took a shower wipe and I didn't scrub, but I gently just, you know, got all this, as much of the stain off as I could, and a lot of it did come off. I think if I had waited, then it would have been even harder to do that, but a lot of it did come off. I was upset because obviously I wanted it for a long time, but it's just a bag that I can cry over it. But just be careful. If you're getting the canvas one, be careful and just kind of scotch guard it. It doesn't change the color or anything, so if you're afraid, oh, I'm going to spray it, it's going to alter the color, it doesn't do that. I've been doing that for many years with all of my bags, and I've yet to have a problem with it. So yeah, that's definitely one recommendation. Don't be disheartened. I know they're really hard to find, and a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to wait that long. I'm never going to be able to get one. Let me just buy another one. They are restocking them in August, and if you are really, you know, set on having it, wait it out. I think you'll be pleasantly, you know, surprised by it. It wasn't that hard of an experience. You just have to be there at that time, at that date, and just be ready to check out. Also, if there's a specific bag you want and you're not going to go to their website and you're going to go down the road of getting it from a store or another website, just make sure they have it in stock. This red one, they didn't have it everywhere. In fact, I email them, and if you tell them specifically which one you want, they'll tell you like what stores and which websites are going to stock them, and this one wasn't like available everywhere. So I thought, let me just, you know, get it from their own website rather than trying to find it somewhere else, and then I can't find it there, and then it's sold out here as well. So just kind of like be careful about that. And if you're going to go to a store, if there's one near you that's going to stock them, you want to kind of call them, you know, beforehand and ask them what day and what time and everything. Just be smart about it. Don't be like, oh, I'll stroll in and I'll be able to find one. I doubt that's going to happen. So yeah, I think it's a great bag. I think it's a great purchase. I'm really happy with it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Bye!